Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Some analysts were calling for the Federal Reserve to announce a massive 50 basis point emergency interest rate cut. But the stock market has since erased most of the losses from the meltdown earlier in the month, and bond yields have returned to where they were before weaker than expected July jobs report. As a result, analysts now expect the Federal Reserve to announce a 25 basis point cut in interest rate when it meets next in September, pricing in a move from the range of 5.25% to 5.5% to 5% to 5.25%. Even with interest rate expected to decline significantly over the next year or so, the days of zero interest rates may be a thing of the past. At the very least, interest rates are expected to remain about where they were before the 2020 health crisis. And that will continue to be great news for companies that profit on lending money. That includes Dynex Capital Inc. They're traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol DX, an internally managed mortgage real estate investment trust, or mREIT for short. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. The company, as you can imagine, as you noted, is an mREIT that primarily invests in residential-backed securities, or RMBSs. They also invest in commercial mortgage-backed securities and commercial mortgage-backed interest-only securities. Now, the company's current portfolio is actually mostly made up of RMBSs at 97%. Now, the high concentration of RMBS investments helps provide it with the balanced income generation and capital preservation. This is due in part to the fact that RMBS securities are actually backed by government-sponsored entities, which provides it with a level of both security and stability.
If you like what you see so far, go to incomeinvestors.com. There, we're offering a free report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. John, what can you tell us about their dividends?
Unlike the vast majority of dividend stocks, Dynex actually distributes its payouts monthly. Most recently, in July, Dynex declared a monthly cash dividend of 13 cents per share, or $1.56 per share on an annualized basis. That works out at current prices to a pretty frothy yield of 12.7%. Now, that's a big yield, and roughly 325% higher than the current inflation rate of 2.97%. And that ultra high yield dividend isn't a fluke that's a result of a lower share price. The company's trailing annual dividend yield is actually 12.75%. And the 5-year average dividend yield is pretty close behind that at 11.6%.
See, DX stock is doing really well too.
Yeah, Dynex stock has been rewarding buy and hold investors for years, since its initial public offering in June 1989. The DX stock has returned, now this is with dividends reinvested, total profits of 9,471%. Its near-term gains have been pretty impressive too. As of this recording, DX stock is up approximately 5% year to date and 7.5% year over year. Now, bigger gains are actually expected, with analysts providing a 12-month share price range of $13.33 to $14.50 per share.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Listed on New York Stock Exchange in 1989, DX is the longest tenured mREIT on Wall Street. Over the years, it has provided investors with solid growth and reliable dividend. In fact, companies' disciplined investment processes allowed Dynex to outperform its peers. Over the past 5 years, DX stock has returned total profits of 36.2% compared to a loss of 23% from agency REITs and a 16.8% loss from iShares Mortgage Real Estate Cap ETF. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.